Well, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the MACKEM CABBIE Live watch along, and I hope you like the new layout. I hope you do, and I hope you're well. Well, hello, how are you doing?
Saved lovely until tomorrow. So you'll probably go and watch the game now. I will do, yeah. Okay. And cheers, boys. You can give us your verdict. You can give us your verdict on the show tomorrow, and we're back on the show tomorrow. Couple more Sunderland messages, Marco. And Michael in South Shields says, pleased with the unchanged team. Mundle could be the key when he returns tonight and comes off the bench. Big test for Joe. I hope he can keep his cool, but I predict a 2-1 win for Sunderland, says Michael. Yeah, I mean, look, the bench is starting to look very...
all the doom and gloom merchants, says Cameron. Well, there's a difference between the doom and gloom and being realistic, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? Can everybody hear me okay? Alright, Richie, how you doing, mate? Hello, Richie Stedman, Cameron Sinclair, Marine Fishkeeper, Durham Diver, Brian Hughes, D Hall. Good evening, Packer. I'm still loaded with cold. It ain't the best. Yeah, that's just on the background on my phone. The commentary hasn't started yet, Marine. Oh, dear. Yes, absolutely. We're the underdogs. I don't know why people say, like, you know, we've nothing to lose, but, you know, we have the top two.
We're all over the pitch, aren't we? Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, to say that sort of
remember that we will take messages through the first half. I can read some of them out at half time and at full time as well. Benno will be on air with me until 10.
Devin Mackham, good evening. Look at how strong the bench is for a change. Yeah, I know, it's decent, isn't it?
Marco, thank you very much indeed. We'll speak to you at half time. I'll speak to you at half time. I'll pass over to my friend here now. Thank you. And there's Benno, who is the friend to whom he's referring, and Barnsley will take you up to kick-off, which is 20 minutes away after this. On BBC.
All the best, Mackems. Cheers, Geordie. Hope you are well, mate. Evening, mate. 2-0 tonight for the Black Cats. I'll take that, mind. I'll take that, indeedy. Yes, I just wish this heavy cold will do one, and it's like, oh, you just get shot of one, you do a couple of weeks at work, and when you're self-employed, you know, you need to make the money, but when you're unwell, you don't get paid when you're off. But you got kids, they just keep coming in with bugs, and it's just non-stop. It's just a cycle. Oh, la 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 la. Hello, Brazilla Cabbie, getting nervous. I'm not getting nervous. I'm alright. Look, it is what it is. We're playing the best side by a mile in this league. Like I say, we've just got to try our best, as long as it's not a cricket score. Pastor Alex is in the house from Uganda. He says, hello, Mackem. Start my new job tomorrow as a fruit salesman. Can't wait, and hopefully a win today. A fruit salesman, fantastic. Fantastic, mate. That's class. Well done. Your score prediction, mate. I'm going to go for 0-0. That's what I'm going to go for. I don't think we'll win tonight. I hope we do, and I'll be elate. Of course I will, but I'm just trying to be realistic. I hope we win. Of course I want us to win, but I've seen some of the scores. Some of the Sunderland fans are saying, like, we're going to win 4-0 and all that. I mean, it's like, come on, man, give your aids a shake. We're going to win 4-0. Seriously? Be brilliant if we did. Billy Fly, yes, it is the game clock in the new layout, mate. It took us a while to get that sorted, but hopefully it'll help a bit. I'm from Kuwait, not confident about tonight, hope for a win. Welcome, Richard from Kuwait. Good evening, says Shank. Hoping for a win tonight. How are the lads? Yeah, I'll take that. Absolutely. So excuse me if I ain't as chatty tonight. I just still feel like rough. Rough. Right, sorry about that. I just had to do some stuff. Let's catch up on some of the comments and stuff then. Where are we? Sunderland to win 3-1, says Alan. Devon Mackham says SCFC fans have worldwide. Good evening to you. Jerry, hello Jerry, says, hi Stuart, be happy with the draw. Absolutely. Macaladi84. Hello mate, how are you? Says, hello bud, 2-1 to the lads, I reckon. Durham Driver, good evening mate. Says, evening Cabby lad, are you ready for tonight? 2-1 win to the lads. Packer Andrew says, have you ever had a flu vaccine? No, but I might have to start getting them, I think, being 50-year-old. Richard Newton says, it's not your shower curtains making it feel rough. These are my nana's knickers. And they're clean as well. A good friend of the channel, Fernie, says, atmosphere is electric here. Should be a good game. Hopefully catch you at the weekend as we have Sheffield United Monday. Enjoy the game, Fernie, mate. Love the slightly improved layout. Cheers, Brownie. Ryan says, aye. Andrew Moore says, evening cabin, feeling out of sorts. Is that you or me? Devon Mackham says, where are we? Was talking to a mag earlier and he thinks we will share it tonight. Interesting. Hello, Dougie Stewart. Hi, Cabby. Hope you're feeling better slowly. Sunderland Flynn says, come on. Dougie Stewart says, like the clock, Cabby. I nearly said something else. Like the clock, Cabby. Thank you very much, mate. Sunderland Flynn says, need to win this, but I don't have high hopes, says Sunderland Flynn. Kingfisher says, hey Cabby, hope we pull it off tonight. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, Kingfisher. Ryan says, Sunderland 1, Leeds United 1. Devon says, Cabby, what ground is that in the background pic? That is Elland Road, and that is the big cantilever sand at the left. It's not usually an angle we'll see. Maybe 1-1 result fetching it far a bit, but I don't have high hopes. A lot of people fear Leeds because of the top of the league, but we'll just have to see how it turns out. Big match, let's go, says Maverick. Brownie, hello Brownie, says 0-0 after 60 minutes, then Mundell comes down the left, shift Enzo to the middle, and we win 3-2. 0-0 after 60 minutes, and then we win 3-2. Oh my god, we bag of nerves. Love it, Brownie. Dougie Stewart says, got the game on the 43-inch screen, Cabby on the 32-inch screen. Thank you very much, Dougie. Jeff Oleg, watching with the lad. I'm a Mag fan. Sunderland fan. Haha, spot on, mate. But the clock, my end, will be to correspond with the audio commentary when it starts. The audio commentary, what you listen to in the background, that's when the clock will start. Son and Flynn says, Munchie scored 500 goals because he feels like it. Isidore scores 1,000 and Leeds get 1. 15,000 to 1 Sunderland. 1,500 to 1 Sunderland. Well, put a fiver on it. Hey, why don't you?
Virtue, official partner of Sunderland AFC.
We'll have Benno size tonight. Possible. Possible. Don't forget, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Somebody already has. Thank you very much. And if you can hit the thumbs up, thank you. Lightspeed says, great that you've added a timer clock. I think Sunderland 2-0 against Leeds. Dragon Hunter says, hi Cabby and everyone. They only give the lads 16% chance of winning. I have more faith in them. Let's go. And the new clock is really nice. Cheers, mate. I don't bother with statistics and things like that. It's how you're playing on the night as well. But Leeds are surely not going to win every single game from now till the end of the season and carry on beating teams about 4-0 by half time. Can I get a cab to Leeds, please? Won't be with me. Won't be with me. I'll do a test of the clock, and as you can see there, the clock will does start, and it does work. Stop and reset, just to check that it does work. 2-3 please. Oh, do you really want a nervy 2-3? I mean, I used to fall 2-0 down or 1-3, too, mind, wouldn't it? I wouldn't like it to be 3-0 up and then the claw 2 goals back. Maverick Loggins, thank you. It's just donated $5 in the super chat. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, Lords. Thanks, mate. Good luck tonight from Alan Bell. Cheers, Alan. One of the #1 Carlisle fan and does the best food in Carlisle from the Pad Thai Street as well. I'm off work with a cold, loaded with cold, Alan, but hope you're well, mate. What an amazing clock, Cabby. It's not how big it is, says Paul. No, it is not, mate. It's how you use it, innit? But there were Leeds in for a shock tonight. Well, we hope so. Oh, we hope so. Just have to excuse me with coughing loads tonight if I can help it.
Got the fortuitous goal, didn't we, late on with Melier making a big mistake.
Yes.
But
I think it was deserved.
Yeah,
because
no,
at the balance of the game, Danny, we had a few decisions didn't.
Just let us know if anybody can hear me all right. I'm not too loud.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it was. But you know, I hope tonight it's a good open game. You know, as I said there, it's on telly Monday night, and fans want to be in that stadium being entertained. And I said earlier, I think they are. These two.
I'm going to turn the sound off because of the music. It's a pain, isn't it? Marine Fish Keeper says 125 to 1 for Sunderland to win, 4-2, so put a quid on, Cabby. Dougie Stewart, just like watching Brazil in the World Cup, seeing that smart Sunderland lass. Can you put the clock forward 1 hour and 45 to see, so we know who's won? Well, how about we fast forward it 3.5 months and see where we are at the end of the season? If we are losing, can you add 5 minutes on the clock? And some. Maverick Loggins says set pieces will be big tonight. Dave Wright says listening in Caddies, Cabby and hoping for the 3 points. Absolutely. Do you know what's weird, you know, with the Ellen Road ground, when you're watching it on Sky?
Against Plymouth, where we'd seen the results, I think, of everyone else, and then we think, right, come on, capitalise.
You don't see the Sunderland fans because they're behind the camera. So it's nice to see the Sunderland fans, you know, cheering on and getting involved, but you never see them because, like, they're at this end. Red and White Army, how are the lads? Where the lads? And the anthem's playing at Ellen Road at the minute. We are Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Now, the clock that's counting might be out of sync where you are all watching it, but can't be done. I've got to just stick with the sync what the commentary's saying here. Ask Marco on Total Sport about playoff tickets just in case. It is quite catchy, that Marching On Together song, like. So Patterson, O'Nien, Sirkin, Ballard, Hume, Rigg, Neal, Job, Roberts, Isidore, Lafee. Subs as Moore, Brown, Mayenda, Mundell, Samed, Meffem, Alesic, Hayelda, and Pavida is on the bench. Look at Leeds as Meslier, Bogle, Firpo, Roden, Ampadu, Gruev, Tanaka, James, Arneson, Solomon, and Pirro. And their subs is Darlow, Stoics, Rothwell, Ramazani, Joseph, Gulavoji, Brian, Gnotto, and Schmotti. Schmotz. Loads of lovely, easy to pronounce names there. Good afternoon, Cabbie, Bonnie lads and Cabbie. Hope for a comfortable 2-0 win. John Newell, time to put a fantastic performance, 3 points. Well, how many times do we keep on saying we're due to thump someone? I think the Leeds fans already know they're promoted, didn't they? Got Chris Rigg there doing the hop, skip and the jump just before the team get a huddle and have a bit crack on. And we're off.
Saying obviously earlier on how does Sunderland approach it really.
Hello Thomas, how you doing, mate?
Try and screen and allow these two centre-backs to have it and try and frustrate them, not allow them to thread those balls into Tanaka and Gruev in the middle of the park as best as they can.
Well, still no Benno and
Job
Barnsley
back in the side against Luton
Town. I don't know what's going on.
Denzel Affair, who had one of the best first halves I've seen all season. Last time out against Luton Town.
1973 put another nail on the coffin.
Enzo pulled the ball out of the sky and the whole crowd gasped in admiration.
Fart you can announce. Can everybody hear okay? It's a nice balanced
again there you see there when we win the
sound, yeah.
As well.
Jolly Groundwater, it can still go wrong for Leeds. Let's hope it starts this evening. Well, by the way, good evening, Cabbie. Thank you, Jolly Groundwater, mate, welcome. Come on the Black Cat, says Barry Anthony Wing. Greetings to you, mate, hope you're well, Barry. Why Mefflin's not playing, man, I don't know. I've no idea.
Of course, and Enzo Affair as much as he can since joining Sunderland.
It's going to be a game of chess, isn't it, for the first 20 minutes or so.
Pollard steps out as he does and then clips one forward, looking for Enzo Lefebvre, who gets on the end of it. Can he keep it in? He can. Lefebvre puts one in. He's Job.
Oh, big chance.
Might come back out to Job. It does. Elliot getting down well to his left-hand side.
Promising start,
back
mind.
in there towards Isidore. Leeds haven't cleared this yet. Sunderland coming forward again. And the loose one's picked up though by Bogle.
Sounds fine, Geordie
Real
Groundwater.
opportunity
Spot on.
there.
Yeah, excellent, wasn't it? Good build-up play. Lovely switch from Dan Ballard out to Enzo Lefebvre. As he cuts it back, not sure who it was that slipped in the middle, but it dropped to Joe, who got the strike away, and here come Leeds now.
It's Gruev who brings it away from Chris Rigg, then puts it out wide left, but it's well read by Trey Hume, who then puts it down the line. Patrick Roberts.
Game's open
Hello,
already,
Coffee,
isn't it?
how you
7
doing, mate?
o'clock.
Are you well? Hope
Here's Roberts.
everybody's fine at your end.
Lets him run, puts it through. Almost to Wilson Isidore.
Good morning from
Sunderland started well.
Really bright
Australia. How are you doing,
It's Burnley,
Darren?
didn't it? A couple of weeks ago we didn't start too well. Well, tonight we've been right at it, and it is now. Switch
cheers
from
for
Dan
the 2
Ballard.
subscribers,
Just does
thank
enough,
you.
doesn't he, Lefebvre? Cuts it back here now. I think it's Gruev that's,
Yeah, Gruev.
Gruev, isn't it? And then, yeah, Joby goes for that firm side foot, doesn't he? To Melier's left-hand side.
David Graham says Sunderland haven't lost at Ellen Road
Place it into
since
that bottom corner.
April 2002.
Just takes a little deflection, takes
Oh,
a
well.
bit off it as well, and it's a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Not saying nothing on that one.
Roberts comes in with the
Scott
follow-up.
Williams says good evening, Cabby from Spain. Hope you are
Again,
feeling
Elliot
better.
Spreads
Double
himself.
save off his shoulder, I think, isn't it?
Like you say,
Well,
if
he's
you're
got a
in the
point to
chat,
prove
if you
tonight,
know
Elliot.
any chances or any
It's important
scores,
for Leeds then
if
as
Sunderland
they
have scored or
come
Leeds,
forward.
Leeds have scored,
Pirot.
if you can refrain from putting it in the chat, it'd be much appreciated,
So
because
try and get there first.
it just pees off a lot of
Does.
people in the chat.
Lefebvre tries to turn out, but only as far
So
as
if you can refrain yourself from
Bogle.
saying get in or this and that and the other until you hear the commentary from this end, I'll much appreciate it if you can. Just got a bit of a cold, mate, like coffee. Good to see Paul on your channel doing well. He's looking well, isn't he?
Naka.
Good lads on there. William Babbitt says, can't stay, I just popped in to say hello. May the best team win, or you've been very lucky. I enjoy the game, William Babbitt, mate. You take it easy. Leeds will go top with at least a draw. Sunderland will go level on points with Burnley if we win. You're tuning in from India.
O'Nien under pressure. Uses Joe, but it's well read by Bogle. And O'Nien gets something on it. Tanaka. Dan James.
3-1 win to the lads, says Thomas.
Rodon screaming for it. He eventually gets it.
Darren Pertrin, good evening, lads. Daz, Yaz Island, Abdu Dubai, how are the lads? Well, welcome
Stopped
on
by
board.
Dennis Sirkin, and that'll be the first corner of the evening.
Leeds took a little bit of a spell, went down that right-hand side, as said, Bogle likes to get forward as much as he can.
He's very advanced, isn't he?
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, because he'll obviously be aware of the quality of Enzo Lefebvre as well in behind him. If Lefebvre wants to cheat on him a little bit and they turn over possession, he's going to have a lot of space for Lefebvre to drive into at Joe Rodon.
What if your money never sat idle?
Okay.
Solomon. There's a Gruev, now Dan James. Solomon wants it back. He's found a gap and puts it in.
Let's hope we don't do a Cardiff City, yeah?
And that's Dan James there. He's not used him yet. He does
You have
now.
to head off to sleep. Do you live there in India, Coffee? You have to head off to sleep. Have a great stream. Thanks, mate. Enjoy your sleep. Hope you sleep well.
There's Job. He's trying to
Let's hope we don't do a Cardiff City, yeah?
wide.
I don't think we will, David.
step out a little bit.
How's everybody? Says Connor. Big 3 points tonight. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Connor, mate. Hope you're well.
You have to say they defended that well, Danny.
Yeah, no, they did in the end. Yeah, I think Lefebvre just switched off for a moment, didn't he? But managed to regroup and get organised. Sunderland.
I don't know what's happened to Benoit and Barnsley. I'll have to message and find out what's going on. Oh, it's 1:37 in the morning. God, you will be tired, mate. Well, you get your head down, fella. And no doubt we'll see you on your
Dan James.
on the chat room
Enzo
some
Lefebvre.
other time, mate.
Sirkin comes across. He's gone for the corner. It's a deflection, didn't it?
Right hand side, isn't it? Yeah.
Greetings from Finland, the nation's only MACKEM here. Hello, Pike Bishop. Thank you. International channel tonight. And if you're new, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Thank you.
The Sunderland fans you can hear at the moment
And
down
the
at
Sunderland fans are making lots of
takes
noise.
a low corner, much to the groans of the home fans.
Runner across the near post.
Excuse me.
Miss it corner.
Pet peeve that, isn't it?
Well, not just mine, about 30,000 Leeds fans as well, by the looks of it, yeah.
David Graham, he says, I've just realised we're playing another Yorkshire side. Hull on Saturday at the Stadium of Light live on Sky. Another lunchtime kickoff. We're just gone to the days of the 3 o'clock kickoffs, David. Hello, Rosie. I think we're going to get 3 points tonight against Leeds. I'm predicting Leeds 1, Sunderland 2. I'll take that, Rosie.
Dan Neil takes the ball for Sunderland. He sprays an easy ball. Enzo Lefebvre was unmarked. I say it easy. He makes it look easy sometimes. Does Dan Neil?
Does, yeah.
He's Dennis Serkin.
It's all Sunderland fans singing at the minute.
He's really feeling that when he connected with Luke O'Nien.
Right foot stood on his foot. I think we might see it back on the replay. But
I think with Luke.
That's right, Rosie. Sunderland AFC pleased to announce Tom Wheel's appointment as first team goalkeeper coach. Indeed, true.
Yeah, Trey's gone to clear it, hasn't he? I think he's just kicked into the bottom of Luke's studs, I think. Sort of an impact one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Hume's alright.
A week or so ago when he went down, he won't want to come
slowly, Dale Boyd, I'm slowly getting them. About a minute ahead of the commentary, promise no spoilers.
Got some deep heat or something like that.
It's tricky trying to tell people not to put spoilers in.
Sunderland, great opening couple of minutes, that big opportunity. That man there called into action on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, some good early options.
Look at it back now. Yeah, good ball, Dan Neil. Switch out there. Lefebvre on the touchline.
Looked like he got away
Tony
from
Huntington says, do you think we can get 3 goals in front by 70 minutes?
It's a difficult one, you know, as it comes to him, he's got a lot of time to think about.
So I can go to work confident.
Shirt you see in front of
I
him
hope
there,
so, Tony.
going down, and then
MACKEM says goalkeeper coach might show
Patterson
how to
place
kick.
it in that bottom corner, but it just takes a nick.
Kicking's been awful, hasn't it?
Took a bit of the pace off it. Did everything right, I think.
The keeper then gets across his line.
Davis, I'm surprised you ain't in bed doing the live stream, Cabby. Nah.
Some crossover as well with Enzo Lefebvre at the same time, I'd imagine, as well. Here's Jaden Bogle. Tanaka.
Imagine if Melia did another cock-up.
Inside to Aronson. I haven't seen much of him this evening yet.
Antonio Lachetta.
Prominent in that game back in October.
I hope Sunderland win. Thanks, Antonio.
Dan Jones steps inside and pulls away from Dennis Serkin. Now Bogle. Serkin recovers and makes a
Ellen Road is
interception.
a library really quiet.
Lefebvre.
I think they're just a bit nervous, to be quite honest with you. They know how dangerous Sunderland can be. But if Leeds get two or three goals,
he can't shake Bogle off there, wasn't he? Actually, Bogle's behind him.
Then it'll be noisy. Sunderland fan, I have to agree with that. The atmosphere's been horrible from us, no offence. It's not, you're not making any offence at all. I think that matches the way Sunderland have been playing at home the last few times. Luton wasn't too bad, but a lot of games at the Stadium of Light have just not been entertaining at all, have we?
Who fancies a shot, does he know? He gave it back to Gruev. Solomon. Defending well again. Need to get rid of it downfield. Job looking for Wilson Isidore. Chris Rigg was lurking there. But Ampadu takes charge. Ampadu.
Ampadu.
Firpo puts one in. It's easy for Anthony Patterson in the end.
Nick off Trey Hume.
I haven't got any cop sweets pack, I know.
First time we've seen Firpo running space on the left hand side.
Might go to the garage.
Touch.
I'll be close back in.
Sunderland are getting numbers round the ball quite well.
Yeah. In general, stopped a few of the crosses, haven't they? And that's what it's going to be tonight as well. As I said, both fullbacks love to fly forward and get in that final third, try and service the box for Leeds. Going to have to put a shift in. Dennis Sirkin, Trey Hume, and the two in front of them. Patrick Robertson, Lefay as well, helping out.
Patterson goes long. It's up in the air again. And he gets a foot on it. He knocks it out. We're on the far side. Sunderland fans you can hear down at Ellen Road, they're singing Wilson Isidore's song. It's Leeds who have the ball.
Trying to get into the game, you see these little situations. We generally go into a 4-4-2 with Rigg. You see there now the setup. Chrissy Rigg is the one that pushes up alongside Isidore, doing a lot of shuttles and doggies off the ball, trying to screen those passes into Tanaka. You see him dropping in, trying to get involved now. There he is.
They look well drilled here, Sunderland, don't they?
Yeah.
They look like they've been set a task. I don't know how big this game could be. As Dan James goes inside, and he's still got it. Moved on by Gruev. Solomon, who's found himself on the far side, cuts in, takes a deflection. And Dennis Sirkin reacts.
You can tell the Leeds fans are nervous, can't you?
This is Enzo Lefay.
Come on, son, and get that first goal. Better start from us. Please like and subscribe, Chase Kingfisher. 180 now. Watching, just hit that thumbs up. Thank you. I want to see if I can get to 100 likes before full time.
Ampadu. Corner.
Good from Patrick Robertson. And James drifted across that left hand side, I think.
They've been given the freedom to.
Thanks for the subscriber there, thank you.
Then, yeah.
Leeds got 75% possession in that last 10 minutes.
Solomon will take this corner. Busy penalty area, and there's a Sunderland player down. It's Luko 9 who's back up. There's Isidore, stumbles, but comes away with the ball. Isidore still going here for Sunderland.
He's done well, hasn't he?
He's done really well.
Got some speed, Isidore, like, hasn't he?
Lost his foot in there, but then back on his feet, went past 2 or 3 Leeds players. Really well.
Great graft from Wilson Isidore. He was the most advanced player, though. "15 minutes played here on SFC Live. It's Leeds 0, Sunderland 0. As Dan Neil comes forward with it.
Without doubt the hardest game this season, do you think?
Into Dan Neil, he strides in to play it out to Enzo Lefay. Pass was cut out.
Tanaka.
Good morning, Michael Gunning. Good start so far. Keep it up, lads. I'm going 1-0 to us. I'll take that all day long.
Parker looks on. He knows how the season ended last season for Leeds.
Stand up.
That.
Yeah, I don't think he'll have been even at the stage of this season now, and they've been up there, haven't they? First, second for a long part of the season. That'll still be on his mind from what happened at the end of last season. Southampton in the playoff final, and he won't want to have to sort of take that chance again in terms of the playoff, will he? He'll be looking for those top 2 places.
Of course, we've seen most teams. We've seen everyone at least once, haven't we, Dan? In Leeds were the team we've always said stood out, didn't they?
Yeah, for me.
There's your chance would say, fuck them up and get into them.
They're right up there alongside ourselves, but
I've got to be careful saying that manager's name, because I get warnings on YouTube.
Defensive record. Sheffield United grinding games out, getting over the line. But yeah, Leeds, they can blow teams away, can't they?
And at the moment, Sunderland more than a match for them, as we suspected they would be.
Packer Andrews says, I think I prefer this commentary than the official Sunderland one. My little cousin was watching with me, and you can give him a shout out, please. He's 3, his name is Christopher. Hello to Christopher.
Traditionally, what you expect from Leeds sides over
Hello to Christopher. James Frost says, sometimes we make the hard games look easy, and the easy games look hard. We do in our mind.
Ballard comes across, but the bounce might have gotten the better of him. Dan James shoots, and it'll be another Leeds corner, their 5th of the evening so far.
Yeah, it was almost, wasn't it? Was it Dan Neil, I think, into Isidore, just cut out, and then, as we say there, Leeds more than capable on the turnover of possession. Look for that.
Do you know, you can say, like, if Sunderland didn't go up this season, and you sort of say, don't you, good riddance to say Leeds and Sheffield United have been a pain in the backside. But then again, it all starts again when the Leicester City comes down, then the Southampton comes down, and the Ipswich, possibly Wolves. And you're always going to have that battle where you're playing the parachute teams with the parachute payments.
Direct, that's exactly what's happened. Passing comes, it's the head of Job who gets there first. So try and break out. Packer. Not just yet. Ampadu. Solomon. Big challenge from Trey Hume. Yeah, and he gives him some as well.
Knocks it past Patrick Roberts, just overruns it slightly, and Trey Hume doesn't need a second invitation there, does he? Crunching challenge, left a bit on him as well. A few vocals, see there. It's a fair challenge, of course it is. Catches him on the follow through.
It's an absolutely
I think he's asking if he's
challenge.
okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. Whack. Not that. A proper Trey Hume challenge.
Yeah. Trademark, isn't it now? Trey.
Well, Solomon, Manor Solomon, has been one of Leeds' standout players this season. 7 goals in all competitions. On loan from Spurs, of course, the 25-year-old. But he looks like he's feeling that one,
yeah,
Danny.
I think it was the right ankle, just as Trey on the follow-through just got stuck underneath Trey Hume, didn't it? Rolled it, and then is that Willie Nonto maybe gone out for a warm-up?
Well, I mean,
not a bad replacement.
It's pretty flat, really, the first 20 minutes, isn't it? Great challenge there by Hume, it was, wasn't it?
It's important this evening, those two. Communication, as I said, on both flanks, really getting back in. Patrick, you know, these wingers, they won't enjoy it as much, and Lefay, but he's capable. We've seen it against Luton last week, helping out defensively. There it is now, just see there, good challenge, and it's actually Trey's left knee, isn't it, that catches him on his sort of his ankle and his shin, really. Proper old school challenge.
I mean, I know we're quite a way behind Leeds in the points, but if you think of the fine margins that we've missed out on, like the 2 missed penalties against Burnley, thrown a 2-0 lead away against Coventry City,
he's got to go off anyway, isn't he?
and drawn against Plymouth,
gloves are going back on,
and all them goals we've let in the last 5 minutes. Goodness knows where we could have ended up, or where we could be.
Let's see if Solomon continues. He's going to give it a go anyway. Played over 20 minutes down at Ellen Road now. As
Try Hume challenge is just like Joe Bolton of old. Cabbie need honey and hot lemon.
Ballard. Job. Now Dan Neil.
This is very similar to last season, the way this game is at the minute.
The game seems to open up when Sunderland go over the halfway line. Solomon has rejoined the play on the far side. This is Enzo Lefay. Floats one in. Headed out. Now Leeds will try and break with Joe Perreault. We've got some numbers forward here, Leeds. One of them is Solomon.
So we can get back in as well, slowing the play down.
Shank says, Cabby, we've dropped 16 points this season thanks to conceding late goals and missing penalties. Those extra 16 points would have had us comfortably top. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not like we're a really, really bad side. It's been fine margins with us. That's hindered us.
Bogle's still going, and Lefay gets an important
great start. We seem to be up for it tonight. Keith from South Africa. Hello, Keith.
Shoulder on there,
hope you're well.
Bit of his own medicine, really. We've seen him do it to a few defenders recently. Enzo Lefay.
Sure, he'll try and get some revenge as the game continues. And Sunderland come out with it. This is Hume. Rigg tries to keep it in. He's gone down. Referee plays on. This is Solomon inside the area. Opportunity for Aronson. Tanaka charged down. Trey Hume on that occasion. Solomon. Trey Hume. Hume tries to cleave it. It's the goal kick.
Well done at both Patrick Robertson.
Late goals are down to lack of subs. Young players get tired. Of course they do, Paul.
Block again, Trey Hume throwing himself in edge of the box.
Not just physically, but mentally as well.
Get a second win there, Trey. With a breather.
He's been heavily involved.
Darren says, Millwall away last minute. I am proud of where we are at the minute. How are the lads? Loads of points to play for. Of course he is,
Roberts. Roberts puts it down the line for Chris Rigg.
200 now watching. Thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah, well, he's held him off. He's done it with a little bit of skill, hasn't he? Got the arms out. Not allowed him to get the other side of him.
Destruction. Here comes Bogle. Pops a hopeful ball down the line, and Dan James hasn't given this up. And Dennis Serkin looked more concerned about stopping Dan James's run.
I think he's going to foul, is he not? Yeah, Dennis gets himself back in. I think he gives Dan James a little nudge in the back.
Tell you what, Enzo Lefay's been quiet today so far, hasn't he?
I'm not quite sure what Stuart. He's given a foul against Luke O'Nien. But if anything, it was.
No, well, I think it's Dennis. Yeah, we'll see it back here now. Let's have a look. Yeah.
For that.
This one here. No, it's just after this now, I think. Watch. As he gets to the ball, and Dennis just gives him a little. There you can see from that. Listen, he goes down a little bit easy looking for it, but Dennis a little bit. He's going nowhere. He's on the byline with the ball.
Well, this is an opportunity for Leeds from this set piece.
Dennis Serkin's got to be careful there, like he linked arms with him.
Tricky shot from this kind of angle.
Fits it in, isn't it?
Dan James could have gone down there. Could have been a possible penalty.
Drew will take. Cleared. Sunderland survive. Wilson helping out at the back as he does.
Goblin meat puddings are the best thing in the world.
Loose ball. Oh, too much on it.
Yeah. Do you know what? Is it Dan Neil? I think he tries to punch it into the space, and Rodon's loose with his pass. Centre half's a split and sees the run of Isidore.
Good to see if Mundell comes out, won't it?
Here's Tanaka. Moves it on to Joe Rodon. Bogle. There's got a bit of space in this first half on this right-hand side. If you're Dennis Serkin, are you asking Enzo to help out a little bit?
Yeah, just keep an eye on Bogle. Obviously,
not as nice as my liver and onion pizzas, though.
Dan James, you know, first up, Dennis Serkin's main job. He's a flyer. Dan James, you know, you don't want to give him 10-15 yards to receive the ball and run at you. But from Trey Hume again, get tucked in.
Stuart Atwell's the referee, mate.
Yeah, you've got to say then to Enzo Lefay, you know.
Food chatters half time, says Dougie.
He wants to fly forward. You've got to track him. Help me out. Same on that far side. Generally, Leeds' players come down this right-hand side so far, hasn't it? They've had obviously Firpo one ball in, deflected into the gloves of Anthony Patterson.
Takes charge of it. He's got to make a decision here. Goes back to Anthony Patterson. And then goes long. Flicked on by Job. Bring in Lefebvre. Now Bogle.
Donny says, listening in Belfast, bought my MACKEM Cook Book.
Sit up for the shot.
Get yourself buying it too.
Aronson with the shot. He's clear of the corner.
Just popped up, didn't it, there? Let's have a look at it back here now. Roland does well in the end. Feeds it down the line. There's that space for Bogle. Plays it quite early, doesn't it? Feeds it in there. Just pops up from Perot into the path of Aronson. Takes the strike on. Let's have a look.
Thanks for the subscriber. Thank you.
Maybe yeah.
Touches. Change of the trajectory.
No, I think it was always going over, as you say. Yeah, it wasn't a massive deflection, was it?
Solomon changes his run and goes back outside, and then stands one up. O'Neill gets an important interception. This is a fair. Tries to come out with it, but Bogle's there again. Bogle goes through the legs of Lefebvre. Lefebvre will be totting these up.
He's winning the battle so far, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Bogle, yeah.
Here he goes again. Oh, that's a late one.
So Lefebvre.
Lefebvre, and the referee's going across to make a decision here.
Lefebvre's just gone being nutmegged.
Lefebvre is in pain.
As well, I think Joe went in was somebody just after as well. The camera panned away from it. I'm not sure what went on.
Donny says, hello Mara, great commentary and chat.
Down,
Home in Sunderland next month, can't wait. Anytime, Donny.
Well, what is Stuart Atwell going to do here? Let's have a little look. Oh, it's a late one.
Just bends the ankle back, doesn't he? Let's have a look.
Let's keep an eye on Lefebvre's right foot.
Oh, yeah, ankle, I think.
I think that's nasty. Surely that's a yellow card at least.
I think it's a yellow. I think it's a yellow card.
Well, I've seen red cards for that, to be honest with you.
Card at all, is he?
And he's up. Wow.
Listen, he's a fraction late, isn't he? Obviously, we've seen it slow down as well then. Just gets there ahead of him, Enzo Lefebvre. No card so far, have we?
No card so far.
He hasn't even got a yellow card for that.
To see if there was a card shown.
Can somebody please tell me that how that wasn't even a yellow?
Well, hasn't really called many free kicks.
I've seen Joe Bellingham. What was the match where Joe Bellingham got sent off?
So far.
It was for, you know, it wasn't much worse than that, was it?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. I think Leeds have
that's shocking. How was that not a yellow card?
70% of the ball, haven't they?
Down a circuit, it's Tanaka who comes out with it though. So in these situations you feel Leeds are threatening. Solomon has a burst. The loose one's going to be picked up by Aronson. It's Tanaka with the ball in actually. Dan Neil tries to step out and gets the free kick, and Dan Neil now has gone down, and we are going to see a yellow card. Tanaka.
I hate Prem refs in the Championship because they lost without the VAR.
That's the danger, I think,
panic.
Leeds when we have possession and just.
He's a Sheffield fan.
Half and see there, they commit bodies forward, come forward with a bit of pace and purpose. Let's have a look now.
And I think that was the other ref, wasn't it?
Side, doesn't he?
He's had a wild swing at him, if anything. Maybe this one will be a bit more
contact. Let's have a look. Brush. I think he just brushes his shin, doesn't he, with the studs? Maybe. Yeah. I think the other one was worse, wasn't it? Aronson, certainly more of a yellow card than that.
There you go, Tanaka, first player in the book. Half an hour gone. He's Dan Ballard, who's kept his starting position. He's popped one over the top, looking for Wilson Isidore, who's looking like he's going to turn his man. He's pulled back, and he's scored! He scored!
Get it!
Wilson Isidore!
There he is. 12th goal of the season. Quiet so far, isn't he? But it's all he needs. Fantastic ball from Dan Ballard into the channel. Rolls his man. Looked like he was going to bring him down. Stays on his feet. He wants to score the goal, and he does. 1-0 Sunderland.
Wilson Isidore is the man for Sunderland once again.
Yeah, fantastic. Dan Ballard, as I say, just steps into that bit of space, doesn't he? And how many times do you hear me say we don't play enough balls in behind? And when you've got this man at the top end of the pitch, just keep your eye. It's Ampadu, left side. He's trying to step up. He doesn't know what's behind him. Rodon's deeper, Bogle's deeper. Then he gets back in, gets too tight though. Not strong enough, rolls him. Got a bit of his shirt, but as I say, Wilson, he wants to stay on his feet. He wants to score. And it's a lovely finish. Cross Meslier into that far corner. He has a little look at it, Wilson. He thinks he's coming off the post and coming back out, look. But no, drops into that far side netting. And the Black Cats are in front.
Look at that from Wilson Isidore. What a season he's having at Sunderland. 1-0.
Yeah, those fans enjoying it, aren't they? Up the other end of the ground there, you see Wilson enjoys it. Why not?
Big games, doesn't he? Always features.
Yeah, as I said before, we've got to give him service. I said he's been quiet tonight. He's probably had less than 5 touches, hasn't he?
Maybe the third time he's been in, maybe, or certainly took possession at the top end of the field. He's took his chance. Aronson can't get in there. You see the Sunderland supporters down there.
Yeah, good decision in the end from Luke O'Nien. I thought he was going to commit and get the foul away, but just put the brakes on.
Well, I've had to ban Mandy Gray and I've had to ban MACKEM 1973. You guys have been warned many times. Please don't put any spoilers into the chat. You've heard what I've said and you've just took no notice, and it's spoiling it for people. So I've had enough of it, to be honest with you. You don't have to do it. You've been told. Don't put the scores up until you've heard it from the commentary here, and you just blatantly ignoring us and doing it. So bye bye. Thanks for the 3 subscribers.
Ball cut out. Ampadu under pressure. There's it to Joe Rodon.
Send them Sunderland fans, man. Sunderland, you didn't do anything, no.
Down at Elland Road.
Fair play, Morris, says Connor. I'm taking a screenshot, says Donny. Need a comfortable 2-0 win, says Connor. Well done, Cabby. It's delivered. It's got to be. I think they're either spamming the channel or something. So I've just kicked them off.
A lot this week, I'm sure.
Same again.
Yeah, you've got to know that going to.
I don't like kicking people off the channel, but I've told them time and times again.
Organised and compact in your shape.
It's easy to understand. You don't have to type in get in when you're like a minute ahead of everybody.
Is there.
Good touch from Luke, wasn't it? Yeah, just see there. I've got 2. It's Dan Ballard gets dragged out in the middle, has to go across, try and stop the cross, and takes a bit off it. But then Luke O'Nien makes a good decision to come across as well, put it behind for the corner.
If we won this, it'd be amazing. Can hear the lads singing amazing. I know. That's just class, isn't it? Woo.
Passing comes, gathers.
Well, this is going to be opening eyes so far around the Football League, isn't it?
Neil moves on to Dennis Serkin. Ballard. That's an assist.
Yeah. Not bad one as well, was it? Yeah. Don't mind that. Say if it's on play early, why not? Obviously, you've got to have your forward, a willing runner, and he is Wilson, isn't he? You play on the shoulder.
That's another good ball forward. Chris Rigg has done really well there. Now Roberts brings in Dan Neil. Serkin has gone on the overlap. Fears advanced. He's Job under pressure.
Most entertaining fans in the Championship: Kingfisher, Packer and Acker, Lucky Christopher. Thomas Porridge, more spoilers, give the goal away. Mine wish people would keep their mouth shut as it's announced. Well, I'm just going to kick them out. I'm just booting them out. I've told them time and time again. You get a warning. You know what I mean. You can type get in after you've heard it on the commentary here or from myself. But you're blatantly just ignoring what I'm saying, and you're just taking the mick. I don't know whether you're spamming from another channel or just trying to cause bother. I don't know what it is. But you're not going to win anything by it, because you just get booted. I don't think Davy's at the game, no.
Tries to do right.
Donny X says, boot them out. I once had that with my son on Messenger. He's son in uni and he cheated and sent a message and he was behind. Never mind. Never make that mistake again.
Maybe get a little bit of bogle and ball after. It's almost a corner anyway, isn't it? Just have a look at it back here now. Yes, the knees first and then...
I don't know what it is.
Away, isn't it?
Thomas.
They've got the free kick right next to the...
It's just not hard to do, is it? Just don't type it in the chat. Jump around in your sitting room or wherever you are in the pub, gan daft.
Bulgarian.
Like and subscribe. Cheers, Kingfisher.
Human knocks it out for another corner for Leeds.
Cheers for the subscriber there.
He's up now.
Yeah, so far we've defended them well. I think Joe's won a few balls coming in there. Trey Hume as well. They're in swinger.
He's going for the front post, and that's very hopeful from Dan James. Side foot over the bar.
Yeah, possibly caught in two minds.
Donny X, sorry, just had to leave the group. My mum was messaging the score. She's from Northern Ireland but supported Sunderland for 40 years.
Yeah, be disappointed with that, Ethan Ampadu. It's rolled far too easy, doesn't he?
What do you mean, Donny? Sorry, just had to leave the group. My mum was messaging me. This group or is it another group? I don't know. David Graham, by the way, the only way we can go ahead on Burnley on goal difference is that we have to beat Leeds 9-0. It's not impossible, is it? We get another goal. I'm pulling the head off it tonight. Says Thomas, you dirty boy.
Joe Rodon. His Welsh teammate, Ethan Ampadu. Welsh connections on the pitch, he'll be happy about. Aronson is stopped by Dan Neil, and now Job. Fade trying to feed it to Job, he does get there, thanks to Chris Riggs' help. Lefay.
Just does enough there, Dan Neil, who's wrong side of Aronson, wasn't
he? And yeah, Bellingham looks a bit knackered, doesn't he?
The box.
Number 9, pedestrian at best, just allowing Sunderland to weigh up their options.
It doesn't matter about Burnley. We get 3 points, makes it a proper 4-team competition.
Here they come. Solomon.
It's a long way to go yet.
There's Gruev. Now Bogle, who's probably been their best outlet in this first half. Tanaka. Solomon.
Come on, Sunderland, only another 8 to go. We're playing well, keep it up, says Kingfisher.
Independent at the moment, they're defending well.
It's in these areas, if we can get that loose ball into Isidore and see where the two centre-backs are, 10-15 yards in our half. A lot of space for Wilson.
I think it's been a superb first half so far by the lads, it really has. I think Isidore still is our penalty taker. We, in our famous red and white stripes, Rico.
Dan Neil does well, and Roberts looking for Isidore, just played it wrong side maybe.
More on it, I think. Yeah. To be too
Rig looks a bit more lively tonight, he does. Isidore and his mate come into our takeaway. For Squan 2 days ago, Don and me and Lamb Chops fueled that goal. Ali's Pizza Shop Bolton. Well, they can't eat too many of that, they'll get told off.
Top end of the championship, of course, here.
Leeds not used to losing, hopefully they will crumble with the stress.
Knocks one in. It's up in the air. Passing comes and gathers. He'll take his time over this, you'd expect.
Yeah, again, Bo just finds that little pocket space edge of the 18-yard
box. I know how quiet Ellen Road is.
So you want to see the likes of Dan Ballard and Luke O'Nien aggressive on the front foot, waiting for those crosses to come in, dealing with it.
We haven't seen much of Joe
Perot. Yeah, very quiet so far.
Scoring the game up at the Stadium of Light. Some people say it was offside.
God, it's like a cricket match, isn't it? It's how quiet it is.
It's only felt that way on the evening. Looking back at the replays. Suddenly get a free kick. Seeing Aronson saying that Dan Neil died. There's contact.
He just deserves a lot of credit this season. Looks a perfect fit for the club. He does, Darren. He does.
Puts the brakes on, wins the free kick.
We can't get decent kebab meats.
Thought
Isidore is
4 minutes or
the
so.
MACKEM CABBIE of strikers class. Cheers, CS2. Thanks, my man.
Well, what will he be thinking, Danny? Because they look threatening when they come forward.
But we still know there's a threat from Leeds, don't we? We still know
Running at Furpole, then just
that we're not
skids
home
on
and
the
dry.
grass. A few players have skidded over. Greasy surface down there at Elland Road. Nine. And Dennis Sirkin under pressure. Patterson. James is breathing down his neck.
RT
Position here.
really just loves
Here
frogs,
come
you
Leeds,
know.
down
Frogs'
James.
legs.
He's inside the area now. Thinks about the shot. And it's tame in the end.
Was it this quiet in 73, says Dorney.
Shift it yard onto his favoured right foot, and he
We
does,
look a bit
but
sloppy,
just
to
getting
be
a bit of
honest.
power behind it.
Ifs and starts.
Comfortable one for Anthony Patterson.
MACKEM CABBIE, who was your most valuable player this season? It's got to be Isidore, isn't it?
Fit. Drops it off to Joe.
Absolutely Isidore.
Sunderland are being patient in these situations.
Maybe be a little bit braver. See that far side, Patrick Robertson, I think it was Isidore, they were 10 yards from the edge of their box there.
I
He
vote
ended up all
Joe
the way back with Luke O'Nine, getting
and Neil
forced
out
back.
there. Another one before half time would make my heart rate come down a few notches.
That final third.
I'm not nervous.
Roberts will pull back there, but Stuart Atwell does not
Ask
give
me
it.
that in the last 5 minutes.
Still frustrated there, Patrick Roberts. He feels he was fouled by Furpo holding him up.
Yeah, I think he just got him behind him. Lines was right on top of it as well.
Elliot. Rode on. Is it to Bogle? As deep as he's been all first half.
I don't think I've heard Lefebvre's name mentioned.
By Dennis Sirkin.
Hardly.
Now Chris Rigg finds Patrick Roberts, who thinks about the shot. Just caught off balance. And Sirkin's well out of position. Nine. Finds Enzo Lefebvre. Patterson. Down Ballard. Goes long. Cut out by Furpo, but can he stop it from going for the throw? He can. And goes out on the far side. 30 seconds left of normal
Roberts
time.
0 end product. He was close
flown by
against Luton. He took a touch too much, and he, rather than just getting the chance and shoot.
The stoppages, Trey Hume going down, and also Solomon. So there will be a couple of minutes added on, you'd expect.
Yeah. 2 or 3 as you say, but
Need to keep pressing. If we sit back, Leeds will win. Oh, we can't sit back. Lefebvre to score and Isidore to score another. Well, Kebab's on the house if that's true. I'm short at my age, mentioning 73. I'm not that old. I was born that year. I was at the Cindy Hopper concert in Belfast. Dan Neal has his games. Shank Williams says, if anyone would like a bit of halftime entertainment, just put my song on about Wages to Bring on my chat. Classmate.
Here for Sunderland.
Agree, Brian says Dragon. Son and Flynn, this is my opinion here. Roberts is overrated. Durham Diver says we are doing a good job of keeping the Leeds fans quiet. Can hear the players talking amongst each other, but that could quickly change. We need to stay focused.
It's gone out of touch. Or has it? Kept in. Stolen though by Lefebvre. Oh, and the lovely stuff. Now Job.
4 minutes added on.
Oh, he's taken out there.
That's naughty.
He was embarrassed, wasn't he, Bogle, from Lefebvre's move, perhaps?
Yeah, well, he's had a couple on Enzo earlier on, hasn't he? But that one there, and then Job just shows him the ball there. And
oh, you should have seen that by Lefebvre there, man.
Certainly a strong yellow card, isn't it? See it back here now.
Dirty gets, and then Bogle just clobbers Job. But what a piece of skill by Lafayette there, like toying with the Leeds fella.
First half's gone for Leeds. The Leeds players in the book.
You need a wee, says Paul. Come on, half time. Dirty Leeds with another yellow, says Jonathan Mark. Are very well organised tonight.
Well,
oh yeah, we are.
Could have been, as you say there, just with that little bit of a flick on him. But as I say, he's given as good as he got so far, hasn't he, Bogle? Trying to get forward.
Do you know, if Sunderland can mentally play their cards right, they could get another Leeds. They could get a Leeds player sent off, you know.
Stands over, but it's Patrick Roberts who'll whip it in with his left foot. Oh, it's a free header. Oh, something's happened. Oh, it's Luke O'Neill involved, of course. Oop. Joe Rodon and Wilson, Isidore, heads together.
If Mellier's fumbled it a bit, has he? I'm not sure.
Someone's going to get booked. Wilson Isidore.
See it back in a minute. It was Wilson who won the header, wasn't it? It was a difficult one. He's coming away from goal, I think, and can't really generate the power on it he's looking for. I'm not sure what's gone on. Luke O'Neill involved in it. Joe Rodon, is it
Ethan Ampadu getting a yellow card as well?
What's he booking Isidore for?
Atwell's having a long talk.
What on earth is he booking Isidore for?
Headed it in, and then I don't understand. Why does Wilson get a yellow card, but Joe Rodon doesn't get a yellow card in that situation? They put their heads together.
This referee is a TWAT. I'm going to have a look at this again. It was headed. Mellier catches the ball.
Quite what Luke was doing with Mellier's head.
Luke O'Neill's trying to get another piggyback in someone off the Karma Sutra. Isidore just walks up to the Leeds player and just squares. He doesn't headbutt him. He doesn't do anything malicious or aggressive. He just looks up to him.
We saw Wilson get issued.
This ref is an absolute knob. Sorry, like.
Time ticks by as Sirkin slips as he tries to clear it.
So you tell me how that wasn't a yellow card when we got a player took out in the first, say, 20 minutes, and then that's a yellow card for Isidore that literally just squared up with him like that and just, you know, honestly just boggles the mind, like.
And Solomon, is this the last chance for Leeds of the half? It's Verpu teases across and out by Luke O'Neill.
James Farpo just got up over the top of Dennis Sirkin and
I'd love it if the referees got interviewed like the managers and the players and you could ask the questions, what was that yellow card for? They get away with far too much, these refs, like.
Is it going for the corner, Danny? We'll have to wait and we come back to the live pictures. Luke O'Neill taking no chances. It's a corner. And it's still not clear. Maybe now Sunderland can with Roberts. And that's half time. Danny, Sunderland 1-0 up at the break.
Yeah, no, it's been, as I said earlier, game plan. It's worked to perfection so far, hasn't it? Yes, Leeds, we're obviously going to have a lot of possession.
I just thought that, I don't know what the yellow card is. Like. Half time 1-0.
Defended it well. And waiting for opportunities. Early on, we had that great opportunity for Jobe. Patrick Roberts on the follow-up, that man there with a double save. And then the big moment for Wilson Isidore, wasn't it? He's waiting for, starved of any really touches or possession, top end of the pitch. You see him there enjoying it with the fans, but what a goal. Rolls his man, Ampadu, tucks it away, lovely goal, and at the break, Sunderland are in front.
That's right, Danny, it's Leeds United 0, Sunderland 1. When we come back, we'll look through all the moments from that action-packed first half.
Well, there we go. We will just mute that. Accountable. Leeds defo living up to their dirty name. We've got them flustered. Yeah, I know, but that's like the referee is just trying his utmost hardest, isn't he? His absolute utmost hardest to screw us over. Like I say, I can't remember who it was that I got took out in the first, say, 25-30 minutes. I think it was Lafayette, wasn't it? He just got took right out. Ball over the top. His foot out over the top of the ball. Clobbered Lafay on the side of the shin or whatever. Didn't even get a yellow card. And Enzo Lafay was lucky. Was nothing worse for that. And then Wilson Isidore gets a yellow card for literally walking up to the Leeds defender, if it was a defender, and just standing next to him and staring him in the face. Yeah, good game so far. Ref is a worry. Did you see 09 teabag the keeper? I did, yeah. It's not 0-0, but I'll take it, says Brownie. Make them do a lie detector. What team do you like the most? Listen, we are half time with 3 points. Not a bad first half. No, it's a really good first half. Vision 04 says, hi Matt and CABBIE. A referee from League One would do a better job in this game than a Prem ref on VAR. Well, they're relying on VAR, aren't they? They're like a fish out of water when you get a Prem ref in the Championship, because they just totally look puzzled. And thanks for the subscriber. So now have 3,680 subscribers. Thank you. And sort of not offended anyone by booting 2 people out, banning them from the channel earlier on, just because they were constantly putting spoilers in after being told countless times. I don't like to be negative. I don't like to do things like that, but you know, got to be done sometime. Richard Stedman says, class first half, some naughty challenges going in. If anything, I feel we're in control. Yep, we are. First half, Richard. But I just think, you know, I think there's a sending off in this game. And I think, unfortunately, it's going to be likely it's going to be Sunderland with this referee. He just doesn't like issuing. I can just, by the amount of fouls that he's let go for Leeds, and he's quick off the heels for Sunderland to give yellow cards. I don't know. Maverick Login says, 09 Lefay and Isidore look great. Ref is rubbish. Yep. 204 watching, only 70 likes. We've got 81 likes now. Don't forget to like his stream, people. Cheese Thomas. Cabbie's channel, you're the gaffer, says Kingfisher. Thank you. Cabbie, don't fret about the spoilers. You did the right thing. How do I subscribe, said Donny. You just hit the subscribe button. Easy peasy Japanesey. So, let's have a look at what social media is saying, shall we? Thoughts on the first half. Sean says, played well. We need to be careful not to get drawn into some of their dirty tactics. Dave says, tactical wise, playing them perfectly. Drawing them out 10 yards to create space, then get forward quick. These are very good, but doing well so far. There will be pressure second half. Just stay calm. Stephen says, absolutely cannot do the typical we're up by 1. Let's sit back at the second half thing. That's so many teams do. Got to keep pressurising and frustrating them. That's from Stephen. John says, we have them rattled. He says, but that was a daft yellow by Wilson. And how did Roden not get a card for his shove on 09? Really a nervous watch. But we are playing well. It was a daft card by Wilson. I don't think it was a card at all. Tony says, plus it's hard to watch with these commentators creaming their pants over Leeds to attack. Nearly as bad as time when we were playing Barry Bannon and Sheffield Wednesday in the playoffs. I hope it's not Don Goodman commentating on Sky, because he's just, for some reason, he's anti-Sunderland, isn't he? Kenneth says, got to applaud the effort. Leeds are no chuffs and we have dealt with them so far. Look dangerous on the counter, but have been wasteful in possession and probably need to be a bit more brave and clinical on the ball in their half. Tony says, got them rattled at the end of that half. Shows you how effective we've been. Carl says, Rodon's pushed his head towards Wilson and Wilson gets booked. I'm missing something here. Exactly this, yep. Sam says, plan has been perfect. They've had more of the ball but limited to one shot. We've been more clinical and need to test them second half. Don't sit back. Yeah, I hope he doesn't take Isidore off and then put Samhead on. Do you know what I mean? I know he's on a yellow. I'm just looking at that goal again. He's class Isidore, isn't he? The strength he showed to turn. Just, what a quality striker. What a player we have in Isidore, A long way to go. David says, Neil says, Roberts not holding the ball well, otherwise fine performances. Roberts gives me a heart attack going forward. 50% of the time he loses the ball, said Stephen. Andy says, if Wilson had a bit loose, Roden would be taking an early bath. How he didn't get a boot is beyond me. Duncan says, playing well and holding our own. Essential we keep attacking just like we have been doing and getting that critical second goal. Good solid setup, says Graham. Contain Gnotto when he comes on and all okay. Simon Lee says, decent first half for an away team. Bellingham is a bit invisible though. Lots of plenty fouls from Leeds being ignored though. Would be typical for us to go a man down for doing something they've done all half. That's what I said as well. Do you know what I mean? That's what I said. Thanks for the subscriber, thank you.
Thanks, Danny. It is the break at Elland Road, and it is Leeds United 0, Sunderland 1. We'll be back very soon.
Mackem, if we win this, do you think we will get automatics? There's a long way to go, Mercy. Mackem, Mike says, watching the goal against superb. Wilson special, it was brilliant, wasn't it? Got up, Mara, says Dorney. Oh, thank you very much, Dorney, do appreciate it. Dragon Hunter, Leeds haven't been behind at half time since the first game of the season. Thomas Porridge has 5 points off first. There's going to be a very long 45 minutes. I still wouldn't feel comfortable for 2-0 up with this team. Game plan working, calm and confident, well in command. We can't sit back too much. I just hope he doesn't second half. I mean, he crapped himself when we were in front against Plymouth. I hope he doesn't do the same tonight. Mac and Mike says, what's happened to the lone guy from Liverpool, anyone? Good question. It's gone quiet. Nothing seems to have been said about that. If we win, will it affect the table in any way? It's bound to. But I don't look at the table because that puts a curse on it. I only look at the table when it's full time. Let's hope Isidore can get some tap-ins and headers. Then we can call him class. Still think he's mint-like. Richard Stedman says, I've been massively impressed with our back four tonight and at Luton. We look very comfortable and they know each other's game. I hope I haven't jinxed that, but it's the best I've seen all season. Says Richard. Durham Diver says, what a boost to the team and the fans if we win this one. How are the lads, says Jack. Lightspeed says he's got a back injury. He has, but these games are running out quick, aren't they? Thanks for the 2 subscribers. I am just going to go off to the laboratory. Back in a sec. How are you doing? Oh, God, I'm tired. I've not got much energy tonight with this bloody cold and bugs, whatever's going about. I could have done without the game tonight, to be honest with you, but I can't let you guys down.
Big boost at half time as well, as you'd expect from Regis and his team. Because at the moment,
It's like you're just waiting for Leeds to turn the screw, aren't you?
remember at half time, I bet they didn't have curry and chips like Danny Collins back here at the Theatre of Light.
Cheers, guys. Don't park the bus. Has time stood still as why? Oh, has the clock stopped?
Now Enzo Lefebvre.
No. It's because it's half time.
Job rides a challenge and finds Trey Hume. Patrick Roberts. Oh, Trey Hume could be in here. Shoots.
Oh, it was there for him as well, wasn't it? Invited the volley, little give and go, and let's have a look there. He just runs off the back of Solomon, doesn't track him. There's a little look over his shoulder. Yeah, Solomon. No, but see Solomon there. Yeah, just allows him run. Yeah, and as you say there, then Ampadu sees it and he's having a word with him, but he can perhaps spot it a little bit earlier and get across to it as well. Fortunately, Trey catches it quite well, but straight down the throat of Melier.
Oh, he did hit that really well.
Well, Leeds will come at Sunderland in this second half, you'd anticipate.
Yeah, well, so can we.
The longer this goes on, the locals will get restless.
Yeah, well, I mean, we quieted them in that first half. You can hear him.
Well, it was a great ball, wasn't it?
But in general, it was those Sunderland fans you could hear down below the camera to the right hand side.
Next to the tunnel, aren't they, down at Ellen Road? Dan James pops someone through. Aronson. This is to Bogle. Tanaka. Seem to bypass everyone. And Sunderland step out.
Leeds fans frustrated there.
Just confirm it was only Isidore who was booked in that incident at the end of the first half.
Rodon come across and got involved.
98 really, likes so on the stream. Just need 2 more to hit 100.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Crunching challenges in that first half. With 3 yellow cards. As it stands.
It's interesting. I thought Tanaka's probably wasn't one. I thought Bogles you couldn't argue. I thought Aronson was a yellow card. He got away with that one.
Solomon. Serki comes across. It's Gruev who comes out with the ball. It's Chris Rigg chases it. Dan Neal. Now Rigg looking for Wilson Isidore. Plays it the wrong side.
Yes, well, we've got to make sure we try and retain possession. Start of this second half.
Patrick Roberts helping out, trying to get the ball back of Solomon.
Oh, where's Sunderland?
Gruev provides enough. Keep Leeds possession. So far advanced as well, Leeds. If Sunderland were to nick it.
Yeah, from our point of view, you don't mind that in a way, really. Yeah, let the two centre-backs have it, play it amongst themselves. Let's just say if we can nick it there. Wilson's got 10 yards on him.
It goes out to the right-hand side. Jayden Bogle. Serkin stops the cross. It's just a throw, though. Sunderland player down. I think Isidore just adjusting his boots. Bogle goes again. Sunderland try and step out with it. Rigg. Just surrounded by yellow and white shirts.
Difficult, isn't it, from the Leeds crowd trying to get them going. As I say, we've had a couple there now where we've tried to the corner, but yeah, win possession there, got to secure one or two passes. Difficult for Chris Rigg, as you say. By the time he receives it, he's got 3 or 4 white shirts buzzing around him. So Leeds, what, the 9th corner. Sunderland still waiting for their first one.
That's mad, we've not had a corner yet.
And the locals are trying to rally their side as the corner's taken. It's whipped in. Job gets first
Manic
contact.
says 1-0, not to
Then
be sneezed at,
Wilson-Isidore.
Mr. Cabby. I've done plenty sneezing, Manic.
Now Solomon. Aaronson's with him in support, but Solomon crosses it deep,
Oh,
too deep. Serkin goes down, Tanaka as well.
I think Stuart Howell's gesturing first one, is he? I'm sure.
I'm not going to be
Find that Tanaka's had a...
Does Tanaka
Yeah,
take?
I think he sort of runs past him and then they both have a bit of each other, don't they? Let's have a look now. Dennis puts the left arm around him. Tanaka. Ooh. He's got to be careful, Dennis. I would say that.
Isidore jumps. Demelier.
Rigg is so bad, says Colin.
Bogle.
Like playing with 10 men.
Concedes a throw in. Gets back into position for Sunderland. Druev. Sunderland hassling, trying to get it back, and Chris Rigg does that.
Oh, he's gone back to free kick.
I didn't see much wrong there myself. Can you see why he's given
Not
it?
too many complaining from
Rigg has to go
Sunderland
down with the
there.
under 18s. He gives the ball away every time. He's not been great, Michael, has he? Oh, Colin, no.
You had a look at it there, Stuart Atwell.
He's burnt out, is he, Rigg? He's burnt
I won't
out.
see it just yet. Nothing comes from it. We don't have to look at the back. Druev takes it deep and then passes it right to Joe Rodon. Jayden Bogle steps onto this one. And James bursting through. He's still going. He's inside the area and slips. Shoots. She comes off Aronson. And Sunderland could break here. Rigg, through the legs of Tanaka. Rigg holding on to it right in front of the referee.
He's done well there,
Get
Chris Rigg.
his free kick, Chris Rigg. He's done really well.
Yeah, nutmegs. Good block in the first
Not a big
place as well,
SFC
wasn't it?
fan.
Into the
Yes, he
box
needs a
there.
rest.
Good challenge. And then
Leeds
the
turning into
skill
the
on
European
Tanaka.
football
That one
tactics.
there, he allows it to
Maybe
go
he
on.
has his eyes elsewhere.
Possibly thrown on Gruev. I think it was at Firpo that came across.
It was. Roberts is looking for the first time ball forward. Didn't quite come off on that occasion. He's trying to get it back now though. Sunderland ball, should be.
Yeah, they want a free kick, Leeds.
Thrown in
It's a
towards
goal you
Isidore.
need, says Tonks.
Bounces off Aronson. Roberts is still going, and Isidore picks it up. Isidore couldn't find a red and white shirt. It comes out only as far as Dan Neil though. Sunderland throw.
Sheffield United v Leeds next Monday night on Sky at Bramall Lane, which will mean that the whole game at the Stadium of Light is even bigger than tonight. Well, like I was saying, you know what we're like, we've got to follow these
Player, of course.
wins up. If we do win tonight, we've got to follow it up.
Now Spurs player. I can't tell you what position he's playing at the moment because he plays quite a lot of
he
different
came on yesterday,
positions.
didn't he? Yeah, generally been playing centre back.
Yeah.
Too much pressure playing every game. I absolutely agree, Colin. Our defence has been solid. Bro, show us the game. Or how can you watch it? Not allowed to show it for copyright, mate. You just have to try and search for it
And then does pick up
he's been clever tonight.
on YouTube. If the score stays as it is, we would have beaten the top 3 teams at least once. And couldn't beat Plymouth once. That's just the way footy goes, isn't it?
Between the man and the ball there, and almost putting the brakes on and winning the free kick.
He does it really well. That's his job this season as well.
Yeah.
Searching ball.
Thanks, Colin. You're welcome, fella.
Sirkin's out of position here. So Leeds will attack.
Challenge
Stopped by Dan Neil. Real captain's challenge on the halfway line.
As you say, caught high up down that left-hand side as well, aren't we? Dennis and Enzo Lefebvre, and then skipper comes across, crunching challenge.
Drouin manages to find the ball to Firpo. Firpo goes again, looking for support down that left-hand side.
Ballard's done a better job than Meffin, to be honest with you, Colin.
Solomon looks for the cross, still ghosting forward. He'll get the return. Solomon cut out and stopped by Anthony Patterson.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe. Come on, Sunderland.
Again there, you see, cuts inside Patrick Roberts.
Cheers, Kingfisher.
Goes good. Got to block him off there. Craig can't quite get on the slide, and then that's when you want your keeper. Good hands from Anthony Patterson. A couple of white shirts coming in around him.
111 likes, we've hit the target. Thanks, folks. These are those the Thierry Henry of the Championship. Was worried no Meffin, but Ballard has filled his boots. He certainly has.
Has to go back out wide. Get up to speed with Bogle. Leeds come forward. Aronson, little shove from Job, and there'll be a card here, I think. Job gets a yellow.
Fucking hell, Job loves his yellow cards, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's caught wrong side, isn't he? Aronson
loves his yellow cards, Job, like.
Nudging his back.
There's a Sunderland fans are singing Jimmy Savile, he's one of your own. Naughty. It's funny though. Bellingham's not on it at all. I think if there's any subs, I don't know. Saying he's not on it, like, but
Leeds
we're solid in the middle of the park when Bellingham's on though.
Yeah,
I don't think you'd dare take Bellingham off, would you?
Quite well so far. Joe back there's helped out, hasn't he? Trey and 2 centre backs in there as well.
From Gruev, and it goes all the way through, and well, look, Knight was certain.
Yeah, bounces in the 6-yard box. Comfortable in the end for Anthony Patterson to gather it.
I don't know what's happened with the clock.
Sirkin. Slip from Lefebvre. Bogle puts one in. Now Lefebvre.
Clock has crashed, but never mind.
From Sirkin. Job collects it and tries to.
The clock has crashed.
With the green here at the moment. Pirot. Good challenge. Now Isidore on his bike. Sunderland can't get out.
Yeah,
he's offside.
Yeah, 2 or 3 opportunities there to clear it, putting each other in a spot of bother. Eventually the landsman's flag.
New battery.
To help Sunderland. Yeah, just again, he's sent it with 10 minutes or so into the second half now. He hasn't spent any time really in that Leeds half. That's coming around from really just securing the ball. I know it's difficult, obviously Leeds sort of forcing us into our own half and forcing the errors really. But we've got to do a little bit more in possession.
Well, Vergis looks on. The happier of the 2 coaches at the moment. Nine allows it to bounce and then gets up for the header. Leeds who take possession. Tanaka. Now Bogle. Slips one through. Job has to turn and plays it out to Dan Neil. Crowd can sense a bit of a head of steam here from Leeds.
Left on there, yeah.
Someone need to weather this.
Remove the clock until I find out what's going on with it.
Tanaka from distance. More of a clip forward than a shot.
Yeah, he's caught in two minds there, whether to pull the trigger or try and stand one up far post, and in the end just dinks it straight out of play, doesn't he?
Well, how long does Farker leave it before looking at his bench?
Well, it's both really, isn't it? I was just thinking from our point of view as well. I think coming up to that hour mark, and
players like Ramanzani or Nonto you'd expect to see if it continues this way for Leeds. But then, as you say, Danny, what does Sunderland do?
Look, we can't get out, keep possession. Gone long there, giving it back to Leeds. So those lads in the middle of the park have put a lot in. We have got options on that bench this evening. Going to have an impact on the game.
Turn in the middle of the park. Wilson gets another chance. Drops it off to Firpo. Brings in Solomon again. Settled on this left-hand side. Stumbles.
Yeah, I just think we're just not there. See there, you know he wants to chop inside. We've got to get out. We've done it really well in the first half. You see, Trey Hume and then Chris Rigg realises, and he's putting a lot in off the ball, and it just leaves a bit of a lazy leg there for Solomon.
Chris Rigg. He was subbed in the last game. He took a nasty knock to the shin as well.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, tried to run it off, didn't he? And then came off a few minutes later, I think.
So Gruev will take this.
Is that the doomsday clock?
It's another set piece for Leeds. Left-footed swing.
The clock's just crashed.
Contact and then a
I haven't
swing
got time
at
to
it
sort
from
it out at the
distance
minute when the
from
game's on, but I
Morrison.
will have a look at it. It's just brand new what I've got, so it probably's a setting I had or something.
The approach area deals with it.
You know, Leeds have had these set pieces.
Hello,
in and
Cabby from
around
Rio, Brazil.
Sunderland's
Can't beat
area.
small clubs, be Sunderland problems all season, says Dazes. Mundle will come on and score. You've heard it here first. Massive 3 points, says come on.
Now, Danny.
Bellingham loves his red, says Thomas. Hope Labrie gets the subs right.
Sunderland players go for the ball and
Need a comfortable 2-0 lead.
Dan Neil
I
stays
would
down
even
with
say
a
it's
headed
2-0. It's comfortable.
Another
59 minutes gone.
Free
So he's
kick to
asking how
Leeds.
there.
Who's standing out for you, Cabby, so far?
Sunderland players go up for the initial one. I think it's Dan Ballard and Dan Neil, isn't it? Let's have a look back here now. There.
I think Ballard's been immense at the back. And I think Isadore's been dangerous in front.
He does win the ball. I think it's the first leg.
Kingfisher.
NM
says we can't survive like this. Need to make some changes, says Thomas. Come on, says Gracie Jade. Ref's a homer, says Paul. Jonathan Mark says the ref is alright, Roger. It's Xmas for the ref for all these cards.
Now.
He's just losing the plot, isn't he?
Whoever prepares to take this. I don't think Firpo was booked there. Can't see why, unless something happened off the ball.
I can see a red card in this game, you know. I can see one of our players getting sent off.
And James goes again. Sunderland comes up. Sirkin's hand too close.
Well, straight away, yeah. See Stuart Howell is. He's what, 2-3 yards away. It's smashed at him, isn't it? Off that bandaged hand, Dennis Sirkin.
He was down by his side.
Yeah, we'll see it back in a moment. But say difficult ones, them, aren't they? You'll get fans who think, oh, it's his hand, it's handball. But again, for me, he's 2 or 3 yards away.
Dan Neil stole this. And Sunderland do. Trey Hume under pressure. Steps out, looks up. Sunderland can't string any passes together at the moment.
First half, we've done quite well in terms of regaining and retaining possession, didn't we, when we won it?
Neil Fleury, hi from Japan, Cabby. What's your prediction for full time? Off. I'm still saying a draw. I'm still saying 1-1, but I'd love a win.
Tanaka, back to Dan James, stopped by Dan Ballard.
He says, hope not. Now then, says Kingfisher.
He gets there, but not enough on it. Firpo. Solomon pulls it back for Tanaka. Wide.
If we keep this up, if we keep sitting back and inviting these on, we will not win tonight. That's a fact.
You asked about in terms of lead subs there. I think Regis has got to be looking at
Steve James says, Brumfam here. Good luck, Sunderland. Bellingham has come on load since joining Sunderland. Cheers for your kind words, Stephen James. Thanks, mate.
Not for me.
And thanks for the subscriber as well. You're not related to Dan James, are you?
It's there, but
Steve?
it's going back towards his body. It's not started there and gone out, has it?
And Stuart Atwell was right on top of it. Premier League referee. Hold on. This is Ethan Ampadu. Melier under pressure.
You reckon Breaker? Breaker, it's a set there. It's a setting I had. I think I had the setting just to go to 60 minutes. Through an hour, I need to find a different setting, which there will be.
Junior Firpo.
To make it go for 90.
Mallard.
Which I'll be able to do.
Tanaka. Firpo crosses, takes a deflection, easy for Anthony Patterson. Sunderland just allowing Leeds to have the ball there.
Yeah, again, we're doing to Leeds what a lot of sides do to us at the Stadium of Light, aren't they? And saying compact, narrow, and saying, yeah, we don't mind you throwing a few balls in there. We back ourselves to deal with it. That man there's getting frustrated. His coaching staff. It won't be too long before one of those, or certainly 2 or 3, maybe make their way onto the pitch.
In toward Wilson Isidore. Bogle keeps that in. Or does he?
Breather.
Second to Job. And Sunderland fans find their voice again down at Elland Road. Trey Hume just goes out of play. Looking for Chris Rigg.
That's the ball, isn't it? Yeah.
Druev.
Mundle the Championship Ronaldo, says Connor. David Graham says, if you do win tonight, then us and Burnley win on Saturday, then we'll both be 2 points behind Sheffield United, who play Leeds a week tonight. Could still be a 4-horse race. No subs yet, Kingfisher. Don't sit back, says Psycho Mod. John Yule says, same old Sun and second half poor performance.
Playing through us, the top end of the pitch.
And James has
got to stop sitting back.
Solomon's.
Levigius Labrie will probably wait until Leeds to equalise until he makes the subs. That's what he'll probably do, or he might even wait until we're going to 2-1 down to bring the subs on.
Haven't seen much of him yet in this game so far. Rodon. Jaden Bogle. Against Enzo Lafayette.
Oh, Thomas, I think Borough are way out of it, to be honest with you, mate. The only team to fee in the playoffs is Burnley, says Connor.
Behind.
And yeah, again, I didn't think Burnley were that much special when we played them.
Job helps it forward. Enzo Lafayette on the end. He's just nice too.
Sitting further and further back, says Jonathan Markham.
Druev. Just pops up as Solomon takes it. Goes again. Trying to get round Roberts, who gets a foot in but can't get the ball. And Solomon continues to have it. Chris Rigg gets it. Just ahead of Daniel.
Just can't keep it, can't get out, can we?
It's a tense watch now, from a Sunderland perspective.
Hello, John McKirk. How are you doing? Starting to sit back again, says Brian. We are.
Got a packed house back at the Stadium of Light in Quincy.
Does Regis Labrie realise who we're playing here?
You could probably hear them from Elland Road when the goal went in.
Sunderland at the moment cannot string more than 2 passes together.
Not yet. Possible opportunity. Stopped. Dan Neil to Rigg. Has to hold on to it. Enzo Lafayette tries to do the same, goes down, wins the foul. I think Rigg
Your show tonight should be sponsored by Benny Lenore Lemsip. I'm on the paracetamol, similar thing, innit?
Yeah, quite rare from the ref.
Just sick of the bugs. colds and bugs. Thanks for the subscriber. You get rid of one and then you start feeling well, and it's, you know, the bairns come in from school with another bug and just spread it. We struggle with low teams, so playoffs should be a breeze, says Thomas.
Yeah, difficult, isn't it? Say, I wouldn't imagine we had more than
John McKeoch's just put 2 footballs in the chat.
Big diag from Dan Ballard. Doesn't reach Enzo Lefebvre. Joe picks up the loose one. And Lefebvre tries to return the favour, gets a throw. Now a bit of breathing space for Sunderland in possession. Good night.
All you can use with Sunderland fans, isn't it?
From him. Patrick Roberts just comes into your picture. And now goes inside himself, Patrick Roberts. And it opens up nicely for Patrick Roberts. He has a shot.
Yeah, just getting further away from the goal. See, good run from Trey Hume, uses him as a decoy. You see Trey getting up outside.
If we got up, now, Thomas.
Could have fed him in. Just opens up, but look there, he's what, 25 yards out.
Red and white army push, man. Army push, really stay strong at the back, says Kingfisher. I don't look at the league table, Thomas, till full time. It curses it when I look at the league table.
Daniel, I've just stepped up a little bit more there, leaving Joe to try and deal with Aronson. Now he's gone back in as I say that, and then see there, allows Gruev then to turn, get on the ball.
Zampadu. Pirot. Buggles continued his run.
That cough nearly pierced my eardrums. My apologies.
Saved by Patterson.
My apologies, Kieran.
Good header from Luke O'Nien in there as well. Now Roberts. Riggs fouled. It's a straightforward foul.
Yeah, see that strike back.
The mute button when I cough.
Hero, wasn't it?
Skank says could be an omen here. Wilson scored in the same minute of the match that Ian Porterfield scored in 73. Is that right, Skank?
We've got to get up to him
really?
There. No, it doesn't actually. It's on the full, isn't it? Palms it down. Luke O'Nien goes for the header in the first place, but then gets the second one.
Change for Leeds United's Gruev, who comes off. Rothwell, I think that is.
Davin Peterkin says, hope Tony Mowbray doesn't come back to haunt us if we don't get automatic. We're in good nick at the minute, we are.
As well, interesting one.
Wow.
We need subs. Leeds have done now. Jack, like I say, Regis Labrie will probably wait until we're gone 2-1 down to fetch the subs on. He does it all the time. Devon Mackham says, Leeds have had 17 shots but only 2 on target. Lads have had 5 on shots, all on target. Leeds are killing us on the left. Get Mundell on to push them back. Donny X says, what did I miss? Just negotiating with my step monster for an address for my dad. She's a Geordie. Packer Andrews says, when do you think you will be back to work? Possibly Wednesday, mate. I want to make sure.
For the header. Leeds will pick up the loose ball. Dan James. The threat this evening. Ball's played in. Trey Humes up for the header. Job with the second. Pressure still on Sunderland's. Firpo steps in. Alongside Solomon.
Yeah, it's good from Chris Rigg. Good running again. He's putting some hard yards this evening. Chris Rigg out of possession, which we've had a lot of in this second half. He just does enough putting Firpo under pressure there. Plays it behind Solomon. Certainly those changes, they weren't the ones I was thinking of. I was thinking of Satan Nonto and Rani, top end of the pitch, maybe, yeah.
Both impressive.
And they don't look too happy. They're having a few words amongst themselves by the corner flag.
That should be Sunderland's ball. This leads his way. Possible change for Sunderland. Salis Abdul Samed getting stripped there.
Oh, not Samed. He's getting stripped.
And what will be the biggest game he's been involved in.
Am I being too harsh there?
Joe Rodon allowed to stride forward, unopposed.
Well, I think there's about 74 minutes gone. So 16 minutes plus stoppages, I would say.
Put 2 men on him. Job smashes it clear. Chris Rigg chasing it.
Yeah, look, see there, just wants to get his team.
Yeah, I know. Oh God, Samed.
No out ball for us. Leeds once again.
Would you bring back Clark. Nah, I think his time's gone.
To the,
Roberto.
73rd minute,
Time
Donny.
for a change. Rig off Mundle on. Give us an outlet. No, not at all, says Donny. In the 74th min, Fisher.
Dennis Cirkin on the ground for a second.
He's probably going to bring it. He's going to fetch Isidore off, isn't he?
Still need to
I
clear
bet he
it.
fetches Isidore
He does
off.
that. And as far as Joe Rodon. Now Rothwell. First touch.
Samed could calm things down a bit, says Dougie. A lot of Sunderland fans already on social media are saying Samed comes on within 3 minutes with 2-1 down.
Firpo.
Oh dear.
Solomon.
Dear.
Rothwell. See the runners. Joe Rodon. Again, if someone were to
Won't make a sub, then brings on Samed. Typical Lebris.
James with his teammate Aronson. Hook clear for now by Chris Rigg. Solomon finds that yard. Tough.
Yeah, frustrating once again from Leeds. Looks like the best avenue, doesn't it? Balls out to Dan James and Solomon. What's a double change for Sunderland?
Eliza Mayenda and Salis Abdul Samed are going to come on for Sunderland.
Chris Rigg's making way.
Put a great shift in, Chris Rigg.
Applause those Sunderland fans as well. Yeah, the Sunderland fans back in Quinn's bar as well, giving him a round of applause. And there's that goal again. Look at it once more from Isidore. A little spin, isn't it? Rolls him too strong for Ethan Hampton to do. 12th goal of the season. He's making way as well, so straight swap, top end of the pitch. Just wondering now, is he dropping Samed in there alongside Dan Neil? There's a 2. Job just playing ahead of them.
And then you hope Eliza Mayenda catches them on the break.
Yeah, that's exactly that, isn't it? Yeah, got that pace for the out ball. So those Leeds centre-backs will be aware of that as well. He's put a shift in as well,
Yeah,
hasn't he? It's hard for him. They've had to come back and defend, and then, you know, no real possession. Second half in the Leeds half, been difficult for Isidore to get involved in the game, but that stat in the top corner is all that counts.
On by Trey Hughes.
Thanks for the mute on the cough.
Again,
Rather
nice
bath me dar than play Samed, says Thomas.
Job. You see the runner Dennis Cirkin just steps in, and again.
Why do people criticise Samed? He's hardly played and did well at Borough when he came on. Typical Sunderland fans. On social media they're saying the minute Samed comes on, I bet we'll go 2-1 down within about 5 minutes. I mean, are they being a bit too negative here?
Inside, and now it's with Strike.
Don't mind Samed, I'd rather have him in the squad than some of the crap we've had in League One. When has he been a liability, says Rico. Every time he's been on the pitch, try watching a game, says Jonathan.
I think he's got the better of Patrick Roberts there. Comes together. I don't know if it'll be a card.
Does a little lunge in, doesn't he? That left leg.
Need to stop gifting set pieces, says Jack. Thomas Porridge says why we brought a player on that hardly plays against Leeds.
In a moment.
Donny X says, I remember the playoff in 1999, working at Doxford Park, working for one to watch. It was such a stressful shift.
Up top for Leeds,
we won though.
Everything at this. Farker just giving some instructions. Ramazani was great at the stadium.
Rico says, did you not watch the Borough game then?
Meanwhile, Rothwell takes this set piece. Takes over from Gruev. It's on a player down as the ball's put in. It's in the top of the net. And it's Pascal Strike.
Samed comes on. Leeds score straight away.
Yeah, listen, it's a decent delivery in there. We'll see it back in a minute. Strike's claiming it, isn't he? A couple of yards out there. The in-swinger.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Set piece as well this evening. Not that one.
I'm
Nobody
not
goes to win
Samed,
it.
of course.
Look back at Anthony Patterson. Can he come and claim it? Can he come and punch it? Let's have a look. 6-yard box.
Samed.
Thinks, no, to be fair, I don't think so. No, I think he's relying on his defenders there. Is it Salis that goes down there?
Yeah,
Samed, let's have a look. Stroke off the back of him.
And straight away with social media says, Peter says it was coming, negative subs and sitting back, absolutely pathetic. Matthew says, course it's the 75th minute onwards, he never makes subs early enough. He says, we've been battered with set piece, it was coming. And Patterson was nowhere. This is what happens when you try to defend for the entire second half. We can't park the bus. Well, it's been coming, sat back, second half, so negative again. It's been coming, will we ever learn to sit back for 45 minutes? We haven't sat back, man. We've been outplayed, and takes our centre forward off. A lot of Sunderland fans are saying Leeds can only go and win this now. Do you know what?
Time as well now.
The Sunderland fans online were saying when Samed comes on, watch we go 2-1 down within 5 or 10 minutes. You can't say I'm wrong, can you? But no, of course you can't blame Samed. I'm not blaming Samed. This is just what the fans are saying on social media.
Well, Leeds fans finally here in the 70th minute. Big shouts on the far side. Referee's looking at his cards.
Gets squared up, doesn't he? Knows straight away. Gotta get going.
Can't see Leeds going on winning this now, like I'm afraid.
Minutes or so.
With Lebrie's defensive tactics.
Back in level terms, got the tails up. They're not going to settle for a point, you know that. They're going to go and try and get this winner.
Richard Steadman, it was coming, sitting back again. Been outstanding all night, just giving them too many set pieces. Of course we are. Don't give up, says Pastor Alex. We can still win this. Pastor Alex from Uganda.
It's interesting actually, isn't it? You see, I thought Joe would have been the one, but it's Samed there. You see now going pressing.
Definitely take a point now.
Taking over the role of Chris Rigg, and Joe's dropped in alongside Dan Neal.
God, it's the first time we've heard Leeds United sing all night. Only sing where they win. They're not even winning. Richard, it's frustrated, isn't it? Pastor Alex, I know, only sing when they're winning. It's been coming. Surprised it took too long. Shocking game management. Wait till they're not winning. My bad, says Pastor Alex.
Fans respond as Leeds come down that right-hand side. Number 9's out of position now. Dan James takes it inside the area. Pirou! Straight into Dennis Circuit.
Whatever, pal. Always need a scapegoat. Never mind. Their goal was coming for 15 minutes before the sub, says Rico.
Has to just knock it out of
it's not Samed's fault. I'm not saying it's Samed's fault. It's not me. It's just what some fans are saying I read on social media.
Point of view from Sunderland having to help out.
Look, you're playing the best team in the league here.
In our final third.
You're practically playing the Premier League side. Whatever, pal. Now, wait a minute. We will win nothing sitting back all the time. We should have gone all out for a second. MACKEM Pastor Alex says, my village has louder atmosphere than Leeds. Regis has set his stall out now. Roberts just isn't good. Jonathan Mark says, I didn't blame him for the goal. You numpty. Try reading my comments first, says Jonathan Mark. Same old, says David Snowden.
Advance through the middle at the moment. Picking up where Chris Rigg left off.
He's just tucked in behind the ender, isn't he?
I didn't say it, that you blamed Samed, Jonathan.
Ballard's gone with him. He's asking for help.
Ball through the middle.
Ballard has to get goal side.
Said the fans on social media.
He points in that direction, Daddy.
Yeah, kind of looks at Patrick Roberts. It's that free kick. It's lazy, isn't it? He's got in a good position there.
Didn't say you did. Read comments first, new.
You can say a winger trying to help out.
Should have started the second like the first, says Kieran.
Gets the assist. And the amount of free kicks Gruev had from similar kind of
Hope we can hang on, says MACKEM Pastor Alex. Well, how many times this season have we been hanging on from winning positions as well?
Back on the line there, but it's on to him. Trying to keep it out.
How are the lads, says Dorney.
I think Anthony Patterson might be booked.
Richard Steadman says, what the Samed is playing Briggs' position. He's a defensive midfielder. What's going on, man?
Patterson becomes the 5th Sunderland player in the book. Tanaka and Bogle Leeds players.
Are we going for a record
Yellows.
players boot? Well, with this referee Stuart Atwell, I'm not surprised. Hello, Jordan Stott.
7 minutes left of normal time.
Thanks for the 4 subscribers. Thank you. Wouldn't be surprised if we concede near the end, but hopefully we can hang on for a point. I wouldn't be surprised either, David.
9 is down the cover. Now Patterson releases it. Goes out the other side.
We haven't done a thing second half,
Stands on
Sunderland.
their
Like,
feet.
we haven't done a Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Ballard. Just caught under his feet, didn't it?
Yeah, a little look there, Anthony Patterson. There was a man behind him. I thought he was just going to set it back for
More
him.
cards than Clinton,
They
says
couldn't bring
Darren.
it away.
He's shocking, like.
He hasn't been able to touch the ball yet since he come on, has he? We haven't had much of it again.
Once again, an awful clearance by Patterson.
Chasing it at the moment.
Straight out into touch.
Samed.
Is he practicing his
Ball
kicks,
goes
his
through.
training?
Ballard's on the cover. Snaps it into the stand. A decent shift from Dan Ballard at the
Yeah.
back.
Generally, both centre-backs have been good this evening.
Crying out for a Mundle winner. It would
Positions
help if he was on the pitch
More
first.
often than not.
Don't forget, you can have your say in today's game. Use the hashtag AskDanny if you want to tell us where you're watching from around the world this evening. We'll be back in the sports bar for the post-game
Sunderland on
programme.
finishing with 11, says Thomas.
Involved in that. I feel
How many points have we lost this
Done just
season
yet.
because we sit back and wait for a
5
goal to
minutes
go in?
remaining, plus added time, of course.
I think we all need to ask Regis Labrie that, don't we? Mundle will score, says Paul. Is he on the pitch? Have I missed something?
Someone get opportunities down
Is
to the
Mundle
right on
actually
Leeds.
on? Because I went and said goodnight to my daughter. Did I miss that? Did I miss that sub?
Try and get on the counter-attack, but Leeds again.
Half-time team
Dan
talk has
James
done the
floats
trick.
one in. Goes all the way
Would love
through.
to know what he said. Patterson definitely needs a
Bit.
coach.
Manzani can. He's got to be careful. Roberts comes across. Releases it. It's not long enough for
But Leeds are just passing us off the park at the minute.
James head down. Direct. Sirkin does well.
Yeah, timed it well. He had to as well on that yellow card, Dennis Sirkin.
No, Mundle's not on. It's like we're waving the white flag.
The changes that.
But for whom? It's Jan Paveda coming on for Patrick Roberts.
He's bringing Paveda on. Regis, what are you doing? Get Mundle on, man. Heaven's sake.
This is your moment.
Sunderland fans are saying, F me, you have Mundle on the bench and you bring on Paveda. This is laughable. If he doesn't score, it's a bad sub decision. Wow, it gets worse, says Peter. Brandon says, this is embarrassing. Are we being harsh on the manager here? Are we being harsh on Paveda?
Kept in on the far side by Leeds. Now Bogle goes again. Bogle.
Samata's not good enough. Should have brought Mundle and Mienda on and gone out on
Leg
attack.
taken from underneath him.
Paveda on now. Ridiculous subs. Susan says he said a draw. He doesn't believe in him yet.
Mate,
Just
Mundle
yet.
was going to get a run out, weren't we? Looking highly unlikely at this point. A few minutes on that left-hand side.
21s are playing tonight, actually.
Connor Thompson says Paveda been playing fantastic for the under-21s. Brian Hughes a spot on mate.
Ballard. And strike.
Have faith in the manager. We are where we are because of the new manager. Oh, of course we have faith, Donny. He just does some silly little things now and again. But
Late
hey,
goal in the game at the Stadium of Light, which
I don't know.
huge impact in the result. Will we get one tonight down at Elland Road?
But I still think this will be a huge point tonight for Sunderland. Jonathan says Labrie's decision making needs questioning more than sometimes, says Jonathan. Neil Fleury says I would take a draw away from home all day,
Ramazani.
especially against Leeds.
Job tries to bring it away. It's Dennis Sirkin. He shots a handball. A bit desperate, that one.
Paveda must be doing something right in training. Yep, could be. Would have took the draw before kick-off, would another 2 points dropped,
Dan Neil.
says Durham. Richard Stedman says the fact he's playing Samed up top with Mayenda. Yes, Labrie has made big mistakes tonight, says Richard. Roberto Cancino says changes come too late. I don't get it.
Tries to squeeze it over.
But Sunderland have done absolutely zero this second half. They've not done a thing. The league.
Let's give the foul.
Yeah, don't foul the game.
Lee Cattermole fan, Peter Wynn, how are you doing?
In similar position there. He's going nowhere. Make a decision and let him out cheap.
Strike. Firpo.
Yeah. Pavida scores a win. I'm dancing around naked live on this stream.
Down, plays football.
We have to have faith. We can win this. Labrie sees that too, says Dorney.
Nyan. Release it. This is Dan Ballard. Gets it back.
Sunderland. Trying to keep the ball.
Come on, Sunderland. Let's get hold of the ball. Let's get hold of it. Let's have some possession.
He got contact then. Strike's going to have to clear this. Mayenda pestering. Goes back across the goal. Roda. Gets it back. Ampadu.
No, Cabby, says Devon. If Labrie sees we could win, he would made the wrong subs. Hope Pavida scores.
Dispossessed by Pavida, then held back. That's going to be a yellow card.
A couple of times Firpo's looked a bit lackadaisy, hasn't he? There was an incident in his own box earlier on where I think it was Trey Hume just got the better of him. And again,
you hope Pavida scores.
Gives up on it, look. Pavida takes it off him, waltzes round him, and hooks him back.
From former Barcelona player, of course. Firpo. 5 minutes for one of these teams to go and get a winner, perhaps. It's the Sunderland fans you can hear excited about it. Sam Byram, I think it was, getting stripped as well. The Leeds dugout. Sarkin can't keep it in. You just need to do those basic things. Sunderland, and they find some opportunities.
5 minutes added,
no pressure at all. I would say Anthony Patterson, he can drop it onto Dennis Serkin, too much on it. Again, we give possession back to Leeds. It's been the case too much in this second half. Yes, you expected them to come on strong, but I don't think we've helped ourselves at times.
Rothwell steps in. This is Firpo.
Patterson's kicking again, man.
Ramazani. Dan Neil helps it forward. Comes off Pavida. Gets it back, and then he's pulled down again.
Please like and subscribe, says Kingfisher. Thank you very much, Kingfisher.
We're going to see Sam Byram. Firpo is coming off. Doesn't look happy with himself. You made a comment, Danny, a few minutes
frustrated.
ago.
Yeah, just a couple of occasions he looked a bit off it.
The game was there for the taking at half-time, and he blew it, says Psycho Mod.
Yeah, it was definitely...
It's frustrating, Psycho Mod, but if it stays 1-1, I would have snapped your hand off for this at full time before the game. I could see us stealing this at the end, says Neil.
To the ball. Pavida goes inside. Now Mayenda. A lot of work to do here for Eliza Mayenda. He's got support now. Salis Abdul Samed. Trey Hume moves it on. Dan Neil stretches, can't get there. And now Sunderland has stretched. Oh! Coming together there, looks like 09 will take a yellow.
Rose asking there, is when him sent off? What's he? Is it Dan James that's galloping down the right hand side? I'm sure.
How many yellow cards have we got this game?
Well,
just leaves a leg, isn't he? There's no contact with the body, it just leaves a trailing leg. Yeah, look at that there. Well, Dennis Serkin's in a position as well. He's not clean through there, James, is he?
Luke Nyan gets a yellow card, moves Sunderland on to 1, 2,
Oh, put your cards away, referee. Crikey, he's getting a bone every time he gets a yellow card out, isn't he?
They managed to dish him out quite well, haven't they? Between the side. 9 in total, yeah.
Yep. There's only 1 in the first half.
6 yellow cards. I mean, that's ridiculous. How would these referees manage in the 70s? With Norman Hunter and all that? Aye, 1,246 yellows.
Job stops the through ball, gets his body in the way, and clears it. Looking for Paveda, who will chase. So Leeds will come again though. A minute and a half of added time. Leeds have a lot
Ref
of
on
the ball.
commission. 9 yellow cards in this match.
They're trying to work it on. They look for their opening, gain yards up the pitch.
Fafita runs like Maradona did when he was
Wide
46,
balls
says
into the
Jonathan.
box. Bogle edging down that right hand side.
He'll have a full suit if he carries on like this.
On that right hand side. Makes the move past Lefay. And Serkin stumbles and the ball goes towards the goal. Yeah, it's definitely out. Another corner. It'll be Leeds' 10th corner of the evening in the last minute of added time.
We haven't had one still, have we?
We have not had a corner all night, Sunderland.
That's pretty much be it, won't it? Try and see the game out, get big head on this one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't press mute.
Joseph.
Sorry about that.
All hands to the pump. Well, goes back in there somehow. And Rothwell, left-footed.
Goal.
They've scored
Strike again.
with the last kick of the game.
I don't fucking believe it. Excuse my French.
Yeah, don't really deal with the first one. I'm not sure, it's either Samed or Mayenda back there. Don't do enough with the header. Just glance it. And Leeds regain possession. As it goes back out to that right hand side ball in. Strike again off the bench. The centre back. He's got himself another goal.
Unbelievable.
Looks like Leeds have got all 3 points once again.
Unbelievable.
It's a late goal that's undone Sunderland.
Well, that's a sickener, isn't it? That's an absolute sickener. Well, once again, Sunderland do it again with seconds to go.
The players and the fans, of course, who've made the journey.
Sick
as a chip now, like.
Done by again, isn't it? And obviously
Absolutely
second
sick as
phase.
a chip.
I think you've done your job as well. Get back in there, get organised. Who's picking up? Strike. Again, he's got the run. Farker's going to book there, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Sure what that's all about.
Well, I don't think with the jamming, to be honest with you. I just think the fact that we've sat back, we've invited them on.
And that running strike as well. Lost his place in the starting 11. Big smile on his face now. Let's have a look at it back here now. First ball in.
Oh,
This one.
unbelievable.
There now. There.
Mazzani's a miss kick, if anything.
Yeah. It's Samed, isn't it? There and then here. He's got the run. He's got the run. He waltzes in.
Surprise of much
Let's
contact
have a look.
from Stroik. It's Rothwell again with
I'm
the
sorry, like,
assist.
but Regis Louise
Stroik on
got
the
to
end of
take
it.
some flack for this. Like, didn't care whatever.
Does he? Sure. What's going on here?
He went on the
Getting
pitch.
booked for going on the pitch, is he? Does he book the other 15 or so players as well? Yeah, so. And that's that. Significant.
Go and get shagged. Honest to God's sake, man. Well, thanks, Regis, for totally being negative and just totally screwing that up tonight for us. I can't believe I am looking at that scoreline. I really cannot. I felt crap with a cold and flu, and I hope it's going to feel better tonight. But Regis Debris is going to have to answer some questions here, like fetching Pavida on. Honest to Christ almighty. Well, we can now say the top two is officially gone. Let's put it this way. Let's see what social media's been saying. Andy says, Sums cost us the game. Didn't deserve a point. Nowhere near ready for any form of crack at the Prem. James says we've been inviting it and inviting it and inviting it. You'd be mad to criticise Lebree on this season, but serious questions need to be asked about his negative game management. We came out for the second half with 11 defenders, no belief in building on the scoreline whatsoever. Josh says we are so self-destructive, it's unreal. Patterson mustn't have hands, just flaps all the time. 90 minutes of defending, what did we expect? I think that's a bit harsh. I think we played well first half. Sitting back against the best attacking team in the league, crap all game, bye-bye promotion. Sit back all second half, what can we expect? Made the changes and played for a draw. How many times? Didn't turn up second half. God's sake, I could go on. But Lebree's going to take some flack for that. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. Can I just say thanks to everybody in the chat tonight. Thanks for every single one of you. I've got to go now because I've got to answer the door soon because my father-in-law's coming in. Plus, I'm a bit absolutely cheesed off. I love yous all. I'm going to rest my